Hey Mike, how you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Good. So, you want to know what this documentary is going to be about,
I do.
right? Well, take a look at this watch.
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
I see STW and then 029, 42, 43, and a bunch of random numbers.
Right. I mean, are they really random or
What is that?
actually
One,
this
two.
is the
Is it like millisecond?
the stopwatch? But right now, what do you see?
I see time
Right.
11:30. Excuse me. 11:33.
Right. Do you think that's random? No, it's the actual time, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, that's actually a G-Shock. You know, it's waterproof, it's shock-proof. Now, let me ask you a question, Mike. If I told you that this watch was built, was assembled, was created by the ocean,
By the ocean.
the ocean waves hit the rocks around the beach, and those rocks became this watch.
Yeah.
Would you think that's possible?
No.
Why?
Cause. What do you mean by the ocean?
Yeah.
By waves, water.
Yeah.
Water didn't build this.
Exactly. That is my point. My point is, this is my point. There is so much complexity involved in this watch that, I mean, if I told you that, Mike, the ocean made this watch, you would think it's foolish because oceans don't make watches. People make watches. They were obviously, this thing was probably designed by somebody that went to, university or college at a factory in Japan or, made in China or something,
Yeah.
And then, now, let me tell you something else, right? Imagine the human cell. The human cell is very small, millions of times smaller than the watch, right? And the human cell has a membrane. Hey, how you doing? And also, the membrane is like the skin of the cell. And it also has a bunch of little parts that have to be in precise order. And they have to be of the right spatial dimensions. It has nucleus, DNA, RNA, ribosomes. It has a little thing called the ribosome. The ribosome is like the thing of the cell that makes stuff. So it can make living tissue like brain tissue, eye tissue, piece of skin, hair, anything. Now, it's so complicated. It's far more complicated than the watch. This is my point, Mike. My point is, if the cell is far more complicated than this watch, and this watch, there is no way that this watch was made by random chance, then the cell couldn't have been made by chance.
No.
There must have been a designer involved. Who do you think the designer is?
If I knew, I wouldn't be here right now.
Well, most people call it God.
Yeah, it's a higher power. Of some sort.
Exactly. Let me see that tattoo right there. Who is that?
It's supposed to be Jesus.
Exactly. You know what? I really think it's God in human flesh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think. But
Mine's
anyways,
to burn.
yeah, you got burnt today?
No, yesterday.
There you go. Anyways, that's what my documentary is going to be about. It's going to be called The Intelligent Design, and it's going to demonstrate that life is so complicated that there is no way that life could have been made by chance. Because it must have been designed by God.
Yeah.